Hello? Hi guys. Hello everybody. How are you? Should I wear my glasses? Where are they? Kind of go with my outfit a little bit, sort of. Boom. Hello. You will never get this, la la la. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hold on, my desk is a little messy. Let me kind of pick it up a little bit. I think this is good enough for now, maybe. I don't know, so much stuff. Chief Beef, thank you so much for the tier 1. Happy 29 months. Wait, let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Richitoku. Hi, Shogun. Hi, Jay Lopez. Hi, Infernal. Hi, You Will. Hi, Hexander. Hi, Planet. Hi, Lelouch. Hi, couldn't think of username. Hi, Kobe. Hi, Omar. Hi, Helvation. Hi, Chief Beef. Wait, did I already say thank you for the sub, Chief Beef? Thank you for the sub. Happy 29 months. Sorry, I have like no brain cells right now because I'm kind of still sick. So yeah, but don't worry. I got my tea right here and I'm wearing a cozy sweater. So yeah, the cozy vibes are here, and I'm hoping that the cozy vibes will cure me. Hi Emilian, hi Santiago, hi Bane, hi Eel. Hello guys, how are you today? Is it cold where you guys are? Because it's freaking freezing in Chicago. Although it's not as cold as it was earlier in the week, I will admit. What kind of tea? It's like a vanilla spice tea. I don't know. That's what it's called. Vanilla spice. Something or another. But, okay. Should I do my go live checklist really quick? Should I do glasses or no glasses today? Sometimes I think the hair behind the ears is cute, and sometimes I hate it. I can never decide. Okay. First things first. Oh, should I do my pinned message? I don't think I have anything. I'll just do socials, cause why the freak not? And something I need to add to my go live checklist is I need to start posting on my Twitch story. There's so many freaking but people have asked for it, so I'm like, okay, all I have to do is snap a picture. I need to write a new go live checklist. Should I do that right now? Okay, well now we need our picture for Twitter. Oh, I have to get, wait, I want to get my, wait, someone just raid me? What? Miss Tricky! Thank you so much for the raid! I appreciate that! Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay, wait, here, I'll pause. I'll pause on that really quick. But how are you? I hope your stream was well. I literally just went live right now. So perfect timing, actually. Hee. I hope you're staying bundled up warm. I imagine it's even colder in Canada because it's freezing here. It's freezing. Thank you, cute sweater. I'm actually like double layered. I'm wearing like a long sleeve underneath this sweater, and I have a cozy blanket on my legs. Oh my god, it's not too bad. I think Chicago's worse. Are you serious? Yeah, no, did you guys see the freaking crazy videos and stuff on Twitter? I don't even know. I saw this crazy video of Chicago. And let me see if I can find it because I was like, what? Oh, maybe I won't be able to find it. 'Cause I can't see my drafts. Oh, yeah. I don't even know. It was like showing that the lake and the rivers in the city were like steaming because it was so much cold, like the air was so much colder than like the water. I was like, what the? And I was like seeing people, so I guess people were like going, like walking on the lake because it was frozen, which first of all, I feel like that's risking your life. Like you fall in, you're dead, right? Like, I don't know. How difficult is it to get hypothermia? Because I don't know about y'all, but I feel like if I fell into a frozen lake, I'd be like insta dead. Like I'm not recovering from that. It's 31 here, but Vancouver is like the warmest city in Canada. Really? Okay, let me check what the temperature is here, because now Now I want to know what the difference is. It's 20 degrees here. It's not bad. It was like negative, I don't know. It was like freaking negative 15 or something last week. Can I like go back in time in the weather app? How come it never... I always want to be able to go back in time, but like, I don't know if that's a thing. But yeah, it was definitely below freezing. Well, I guess it's technically below freezing right now, but it was like sub-zero weather at the beginning of the week, and this past weekend. It was crazy. Is one of the lakes or river or whatever just all ice? Yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly, guys, since it's been so cold, I have not really been leaving my apartment at all. So yeah, if there's one thing about me, I become a hermit during the winter time. I become a hermit for real. Hypothermia sets in quickly, right? Like, I don't know. It was literally, there was like a video of a dude freaking walking on Lake Michigan, like jumping between like big ice, I don't know, like, I don't want to say iceberg because icebergs are like huge, but like chunks of ice in the river because it was like frozen over, and he was only wearing his underwear and socks. And I was like, bro, first of all, I don't know, I guess there's just weirdos out there. I guess he's a daredevil. Sorry, not a weirdo. He's living life on the edge. XC Burton, thank you so much for the 7th Prime. Appreciate that. Happy 20 months. Built different. Yeah, definitely built different than me. Like I said, definitely built. I wish I could find it to show you guys. Oh, maybe I liked it. Let me see. Because I was like, bruh. No, I did not interact with the tweet whatsoever, I guess. Do you guys ever see my likes on Twitter? Sometimes I just like assume, I feel like I like wasn't retweeting anything for a while because I just like assume that people would see my likes. Because I don't know, I feel like when I follow people, I like see their likes on my timeline. Okay, living on the edge of craziness. Yeah, at least he had socks on. No, I feel like if he didn't have socks on, his feet would have gotten like frozen to the freaking ice. I don't know, man. Okay, hold on. Let's do our go live. Oh, wait, did I even pin my message? No, I didn't. I'm a dummy. Okay, pinned message is completed. Now, let's take our picture for Twitter. Here, should I hold up my tea? Wait, how does that one, like, Kermit meme go? I actually have no freaking idea, honestly. That meme has been long dead. Long dead. R.I.P. to the meme era. I feel like we're, like, out of the meme era. I can't remember the last time I saw a freaking meme. Chat, how often are you seeing memes? Oh my god, okay, I don't know why this just made me think of this, but something I've been wanting to do for so freaking long is I want to watch this, I want to do, like, a react. Okay, basically I saw a snippet of this SpongeBob rap channel, and it was good as hell, and I was like, oh my god, we should do a stream where we, like, watch their videos and react to it or something. I thought that would be funny. I think I showed you guys the clip, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Peel an orange, I could split a peach for you. Yeah, I didn't ask for that. I didn't fucking ask for that, bitch. I said peel a fucking orange. At least, oh, I already read that. Blah, blah, blah. That's a good idea. Hypothermia is worse if you're wet, if you're in wet clothes. Yeah, no, I think I would insta-die if I got hypothermia. There are people that train for that, jumping in super cold ice water. But, like, why? Why are people... Well, I guess if you, like, live near ice cold water, I guess that could save your life one day. But I can't even do, like, ice baths or anything like that. Like, chat, have you guys ever done an ice bath? Because I feel like anytime I've tried to do anything of the like, I literally can't. Like, even if I remember, like, in my last place, the heat, like, the water heater or whatever was broken, so I had to take a couple cold showers. And even when I take a cold shower, like, it feels like I can't breathe. Like it like knocks the freaking wind out of me. I'm like, oh, like I don't know. Like I don't know how there are people out there that can just like bear the cold. I might have like a negative cold tolerance. Like just no cold tolerance at all. It's non-existent. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to take this picture. LOL. Okay, I think this frame is like alright, I guess. You see memes all day. Where do you see memes? If you look for them, you can find them daily. Where the hell are y'all seeing memes? I do not see memes ever anymore. That's the only thing to do if you live in Russia. Okay, fair. I guess if you live in Russia, it's acceptable. Have I ever been to Detroit? I actually did go to Detroit for a work trip once upon a time, and I was very unimpressed. I was very unimpressed, but also I like wasn't downtown, so I don't know if that was a factor in it. Well, it probably was. I don't know. What's Detroit known for? I do like Detroit style pizza, actually. Better than Chicago style, TBH. To be straight up with y'all. My backyard pool is an ice bath right now, and I go in every day. Well, it is supposed to be good for you, right? How am I in Chicago? I don't know. I just am. It's known for becoming human. Bruh, I never got to play that game. Oh my gosh. Maybe one day. One day I'll get to live my Detroit Become Human dreams or whatever, because that game did look good. But so many storyline games that we haven't finished. Okay, that's the debate right now, though, guys, is do we, like, have a little cozy YouTube night, or do we play Baldur's Gate? It's what I'm kind of between as far as activities for the night, but of course we'll chat a little to start. Because Chicago pizza is a casserole. Yeah, Chicago pizza is just doing way too much. It doesn't have nearly enough of the good stuff. There's just way too much sauce, and, like, I feel like the way that they season their sauces is gross. Like it's not just like the way that the portions of the pizza, it's like I feel like they season it differently or something. Like they're putting way too much Italian seasoning or something. Like I don't know. I'm low-key a hater of Chicago style pizza. I do not like it. Detroit's known for Motown and crime. I feel like that's just like the urban city vibes. I mean, I just feel like, why is St. Louis is like the murder capital of the freaking US, and why does St. Louis not have a criminal reputation? Yeah. I'm a hater of St. Louis as well. Chicago pizza is really just lasagna. No, lasagna is better than Chicago pizza. Chicago pizza is pizza, okay? Like, I'm not gonna try and put in a different category of food. It is pizza, it's just like the worst kind of pizza that you could get. But I do like Detroit style pizza. I do like thin style pizza. Is like the thin style pizza what? That's like New York style or something? I don't even know. What are like the different styles of pizza? I feel like I have no idea. Lasagna is heaven. I fucking love lasagna. But honestly, I cannot remember the last time I had lasagna. Chat, when was the last time y'all had lasagna? I feel like that's something that like your parents make, like my parents would make for me as a child, but I don't know. I've like never tried to make lasagna on my own. Honestly, I should learn. Cause I do fuck with lasagna. All right, we'll have a lasagna learning stream. You guys can witness me make. Actually, I don't know. Is lasagna hard? I mean, no. You like bake it, right? I don't know. Like what for all the chefs? I know there's got to be some chef in chat, right? How difficult? What difficulty level is lasagna? Lasagna is easy. It's just time consuming. Oh, what's time consuming about it? It isn't hard? Oh, okay. Maybe we will have a lasagna stream then. That could be fun. I want to do more cooking streams, but like low-key, we have to figure out the cooking setup first. I'm a New Yorker. We don't recognize anything but New York style pizza. New Yorkers are insufferable. You're contributing to it. I think the two cities where people are just kind of insufferable, New York, and LA. Just kidding. Actually, I take that back. You know what's one thing that, like, people always are like, oh my god, like, Midwesterners are so nice, like, blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, I feel like LA people are nicer than Chicago people. Is that a hot take? Who's been to Chicago and LA? I want to hear your opinions. Like, I feel like people in LA are super nice. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I have no problem meeting super nice, genuine people in LA, which is weird because of, like, the stereotype, you know? But I don't know. Like, I just genuinely feel like it's easier for me to meet nice, genuine people in LA than Chicago. They are fake nice? No, like, literally, I have so many amazing ass, beautiful, wonderful friends that live in LA. And Chicago, I have less. I've been to both places. LA people are more standoffish. Really? I don't think so, honestly. Like, I don't know. I literally feel like people in LA are more, like, genuinely nice. I don't know. I don't know if Chicago is typical Midwestern nice. It is like a city, so that's valid. I feel like city people are kind of different than, like, more rural areas, I guess. But even, like, I'm not gonna lie, some of the most fucking evil ass motherfuckers I've ever met in my life, all of them have been in Illinois. Not even in Chicago though, like, honestly. But I guess I'm, like, kind of counting, like, the greater Chicago area as well. Cause, like, bro, those, like, those rich spoiled motherfuckers from the suburbs, bro, those are some demons. Made friends in LA. What? I'm talking about my girlfriends. Okay, there's creepy ass fucking weirdo dudes everywhere I go. Okay, I'm not talking about those people. And also, I feel like people talking to me for looks, I'm not, like, someone hitting on me, I'm not considering that being nice. Like, I'm not talking about, you know, me getting, I don't know, someone buying me a drink. I'm not being like, oh my god, everyone's so nice here. I'm just being like, oh, this horny fuck is trying to get something from me. I'm talking about, like, the people that I meet and become friends with. Like, I feel like it's a lot easier for me to, like, I feel like the people that I meet in LA and, like, become friends with, like, most of the time, like, they're pretty nice and they're pretty genuine, and, like, if anything, maybe they're, like, a little party crazy, but, like, I feel like there's party crazy people everywhere, versus I feel like in Chicago there's, like, way more fucking fake ass motherfuckers, and, like, people who just like to, like, flex or, like, talk down on other people, and, like, I don't know what it is. But that's just I just wanted to ask y'all opinion. New Yorkers are very friendly. We just don't put up with out-of-towner crap. I've never been to New York, so I honestly cannot really speak on New Yorkers. All I know is that I feel like people that live in New York, though, always want to, like, I feel like New Yorkers like to flex a little, too. They're your friends till they aren't, I guess. I don't know. I think, wait, gonna be social at a painting class is attractive because it's secure? Wait, what? It's a good thing all girls don't think like that, right? Wait, what? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really accept drinks from random people. If anything, when I'm out, I'm buying motherfucking drinks. Like I was saying, I went out on Saturday and I'm like, who wants drinks? But yeah, honestly, I had to, because I feel like in college, it's like people buying drinks for you, like, whatever. Like, usually that person's gonna, like, feel entitled to your time, and, like, I don't want to deal with that. And yeah, I've just had, like, too many bad interactions where, like, someone buys me a drink and then they feel like they're entitled to something or another, whether it's my time or attention or something else. And so generally I do not really, like, unless I'm, like, I don't know, like, if it's, like, one-on-one, like, some dude's approaching me, I'm just gonna be like, I'm okay, I can buy my own. I can buy my own, thanks. I came from Cali. I've been going to NorCal to SoCal my whole life. They're more aggressive in the cities, friendlier in the rural area, and racist in the hills. I will say I do feel like Orange County is, like, a different vibe than, like, LA. I feel like Orange County is where, like, the fucks kind of are, you know? It's because the seasons. Winter makes people mean. Honestly, I can't disagree with that. Like, I'm not trying to chit chat in this cold ass weather. I'm trying to get inside. I think Midwest/Chicago could be a little more closed off to people who aren't from the area, especially in the suburbs. Friend groups tend to flock together for life. Yes, 1000%. Actually, you know what? I do think you've hit the nail on the head. I feel like in Chicago, a lot of the friend groups and stuff that I interact with, like people are in the same friend groups for their whole life. Versus I feel like in LA, I feel like friendships tend to be newer, which I think also kind of means that people are like more open to making friends. Like I feel like a lot of people in Chicago probably just have the mindset of like, oh, I already have friends, like I don't need to be fucking nice people, or I don't need to make new friends, basically. Because yeah, and I wonder what that is, or like why, because it's, I don't know, I mean like I guess my LA friends I have been friends with for a very long time, but kind of like new people come and grow in the group and whatnot. I don't know. I guess it also depends on life. I also feel like it was like very easy to meet people and make friends and stuff like in college and whatnot, versus adulthood's pretty different. What are you studying? I already graduated. Your girl already got her degree, but I was studying information systems. New Yorkers have to live in a 400 square foot apartment in a shit smelling city for 5 days. What the rent? I know, I would never live in New York. I don't know. I do want to visit though. I guess I don't want to say anything too strongly about cities that I haven't been to, I suppose. So I won't say anything about New York. I really want to visit one day though. But yeah, I feel like for me, I think I would rather live in, like I would want to live in a less expensive city so that I could have a nicer place. You know, like that's why I chose Chicago over LA, was because I was looking at the apartments I could afford in LA, and then I was looking at the apartments I could afford in Chicago, and I was like, I like the latter. I like the latter more. I'll show you around. Oh, maybe I'll do some IRL streams or something. Just kidding. I think if I go to LA though, I think a lot of my friends have been to LA, so I'd probably do like not LA, to New York. Me and my friends were actually talking about doing like a mom's trip. I was like, oh my god, because my mom was like telling me, she's like, one of my resolutions is I want to travel more with you this year. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like we'll do. And then like when I went to Thailand, one of my friend's moms came along and she was like having so much fun with us, like at the club and stuff. And so we were like, oh my god, we should do like a trip with like us and our moms. So I think that would be really fun. And I was like, I feel like New York would be fun because there's like so much stuff to do there. What are some, okay, I guess people that have been to New York or people that live in New York, what are things that you would recommend doing in the city? Or is there anything that you're like, oh, you would have to do this? I think something I would want to do is like see like a play or something. Like, what's it, Broadway? Or is Broadway in New York? Broadway's in New York, right? I feel like the performing arts, classical performing arts are kind of big there, right? I'm not tweaking, am I? Stay out of Times Square. Why? Come on, I gotta see it one time. Come to LA anyways. Let's go to Disneyland together. No, thank you. I don't really like Disneyland that much. I mean, I guess I haven't been in a long time, but one of my friends loves Disneyland. She goes all the time. I went to Universal Studios recently though, actually, and it was pretty fun. I just feel like Disneyland is just like crowded and expensive, and there's like screaming children everywhere, and I'm just like, and then you're like standing in line for like 2 hours for like a 20-second ride. I feel like I'm too old for theme parks, bro. I don't know. The children be stressing me out a little bit. Tourists make it a miserable experience. Yes, go see something on Broadway. Yeah, I definitely would want to. I don't know what I would want to see though. But if I went around Christmas time, I would definitely want to see like the Nutcracker. Check out Union Square. Greenwich Village Bar Hop. Is that a bar? Bar hop? I don't know if that means something different. Statue of Liberty takes half a day. Damn. I feel like if I went to New York, I'd want to go in the fall time, and like in the fall. So we'll see. I've actually I've been thinking a lot about what trips I want to take. I got to see one of my friends last night, and oh my god. Okay, wait, do you guys, I don't know if anyone's been in my stream for a minute. If you remember my friend Maddie, my roommate, She was like on stream a few times. If you actually came to the time that I had like a spicy ramen eating competition on my stream, she was the winner, and she was like bedridden for the rest of the day after she won, but she won like a couple $100 or something. But anyways, if anyone remembers my old roommate Maddie, she literally lives like the most adventurous life ever. Like she became like a camp counselor, but not just any old camp counselor. So she started working at the summer camp where she did like, I don't even know. Basically, she like plans canoe trips for these kids out in the fucking wild. They just be like canoeing with like tents and they just like pull over somewhere, set up tents, and like I don't know, she just be out in the wilderness. And now she like does all this traveling. She showed me this video of her eating a beating fish heart. I don't even know. She got to go like whale watching in Alaska, and she just like met a bunch of basically she like did this short-term job that turned into a long-term job where she met a bunch of adventurous people, and she was telling me all about all these travels because she like doesn't really post on social media anymore. And I was like, oh my god, like I had no idea that you were like doing all of this. And she was inspiring me. I was like, damn, I need to be going on some adventures and stuff. And she's going on this like 200-mile 2-week long canoeing trip with her friends at some point, and she was like showing me the itinerary, and I was like, girl, I was trying to convince her to become a travel influencer. I was like, you should make vlogs, like I would want to see that. She said that like she does like white water rapid something like that, you know? I don't know. She does crazy shit, but it was honestly inspiring. She'd probably have a cool Instagram she did. I know, like she was showing me pictures and stuff of like the places that she had been and like all the stuff that she was doing. She was telling me about how like she saw the Aurora Borealis like one time like at her summer camp job. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, I was dead ass sitting there like, damn, do I become a summer camp counselor? Pretty normal camp stuff. Okay, I have never been to a summer camp in my entire life, okay? When I was a kid, I thought that was something that just happened in movies or whatever. Actually, not true. I do remember when I was in high school, everyone was going to this summer camp thing. It was called like Young Life. It was like low-key like religious, I guess. But all I know is that all my friends were going, and I was like begging my parents to go, but it was like $1,000, so they were like, fucking no way in hell. Like, and I was so sad. I was very sad. But yeah, I've never been to a summer camp or anything. Maddie is crazy. She has actual conversation. What do you mean she's crazy? I mean, we had our fun in college for show, but she's like an adventurous spirit now. But it was like really making me be like, oh my god, damn, like I need to be having myself some fucking adventures. Like I feel like I've been traveling, but I feel like I haven't done any trips that are like I'm like backpacking, canoeing, camping, like type of shit, you know? And I was like, honestly, I feel like I need to do that shit now before my back starts to ache and my knees are popping all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I'm gonna be doing any of that crazy shit now, I should definitely be doing it soon. So I was telling her, I was like, let's plan a trip this year. So I think I'm gonna go out and visit her. She like doesn't live in Chicago anymore, and I won't say where she lives now, but I'm gonna go out and visit her wherever she lives, and fingers crossed, meet her adventurous, spirited friends, and then hopefully like tag along on an adventure. But it scares me because I'm like, oh my god, they're all like pro adventurers basically. Like a bunch of her friends now, like since she like met a lot of them at the summer camp job. I hope it's not weird that I'm like talking this much about her, but anyways, like since she met a lot of her friends at the summer camp job, like so many of them just like travel all over the world and like just work random odd jobs. They'll be like tour guides, or I don't know, work on a fishing boat, or just like, I don't know, like they'll just go to some country and live there for a couple months doing some odd job and stuff. But because of that, they've like lived in all these different places and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like it baffles my mind that there are people that do that. that do that for real. Because I feel like I see that, you know, I see like people that do that on social media or whatever, but like I feel like I've never actually met someone IRL that kind of just lives that super nomadic lifestyle, you know? I'm more on the leisure side with vacation. I like a mix of both. I don't think that I don't like if I'm just laying around the whole time. I feel like I've done that. I've been there, done that, and honestly, it gets fucking old after a while. Like, I think I would like to do more adventurous stuff, but I mean, I don't think I could go like whitewater rafting or anything. Like I need to work my way up a little bit, you know, like let's start with like a cabin trip where we're doing hikes and we're doing maybe some fishing and stuff. That's what I was telling her. I was like, we should do a trip where we like get like a cabin and we could like hike and go fishing and go canoeing or whatever if there's stuff nearby. And then we like basically we go on a trip where we like go out into nature and do shit, and then we go back to the cabin and shower and sleep in a bed. Because I feel like when I was younger, my dad was very outdoorsy, and he would always like make me and my brother go camping, and I remember I would hate it. I would like beg to not go because tent camping is rough. Like I feel like I don't know. I just remember hating it as a kid because like, you know, your freaking air mattress is deflating. Everything is getting soaking wet because of all the dew. Like you're freaking feeling a rock stabbing you through the air blow up mattress. Like, oh my God. At the very least, I think I would want to have like have you guys ever seen those like tents that are on top of cars? Because I think there's just like the tent being on the ground is like half of what makes tent camping miserable, because like that's how your stuff is getting all wet, that's how like the bugs are getting in and whatnot. Or like, I mean, ideally in a perfect world, I would want to have like an RV or something one day, because I feel like RV camp, like I just want to be able to shower, bro. I just want to be able to shower. I never went to summer camp either. Yeah, I feel like summer camp's expensive. Like I don't know if most people have been to a summer camp or not. Yeah, whitewater rafting. I've seen American Pie. I don't need no summer camp. Do you power lift? I do not. Do you actually like camping? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I feel like I can't really say because I haven't been camping in so long. Like since I was a kid, honestly. I went on like a camping thing in college one time, and that was honestly fine. I just think that I would prefer like being able to shower. Because if you've ever been on a camping trip where you just can't shower, oh my God, I just feel so gross. I don't know. Maybe that's something I'd have to learn to deal with though. I have one friend like that. He's driving dirt bikes around South America and whatnot. So yeah, I feel like I need to be doing crazier shit. Like what the fuck am I doing? I feel like I'm sleeping. I forgot to tweet. I forgot to hit the tweet button. Guys, which looks better? Does it look better with me looking at the camera or me like looking to the side? I kind of like me looking to the side. I feel like, I don't know. I think I like the side. Okay, well, we got 1 and we got 2. Which do you guys like? 1 or 2? Like, I feel like this one's, like, more casual. This one is, like, the smirk with the eye contact is, like, what's she plotting? What is she plotting? What is she up to? Okay, I feel like everyone's saying side. Okay, cool. I just need you guys to confirm for me. All right. We got pinned chat message. We got go live tweet. Oh God, do I post to my freaking Twitch story? Can I post on my Twitch story on the compooper? Why can't I? Why can't I? I could just use the same picture. I have to take a picture on my phone. I don't want to do that. I'm not good at taking selfies. Criminally bombastic side-eye. Oh, Savage Dad, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, I was distracted by my scary plotting smirk. Skiing is kind of the perfect combo. Oh, I've been snowboarding, but I've never been skiing. I actually do want to learn. I do want to try skiing one time. What do you guys think is better? Are you guys like team snowboarding or team skiing? I've heard that snowboarding is harder to learn but easier to master, and that skiing is easier to learn but harder to master. I just feel like skiing would be way harder because you have to control both legs. Like when I went snowboarding, I felt like it was pretty easy. Like I wasn't doing tricks or anything by any means, but like I feel like it was like not too difficult to stay standing and go down. Hi, Leeds. I tried snowboarding once and almost broke my ribs, so I'll stick with skiing. Wait, what? How'd you almost break your ribs? Like what happened? I mean, I feel like skiing and snowboarding are both like pretty dangerous. Like I feel like people like get injured a lot doing those. Turks, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Happy 2 months. Thank you, thank you. She's plotting a camping trip. I am plotting a camping trip. I told Maddie, I was like, well, because we were trying to brainstorm like which of our friends would be down to go. And I was like, oh my god, like we should get all the old roommates back together, you know, like the old college roommates, lol. And she was like, bro, like they would not be down. I was like, damn, okay. Is there ASMR tonight? Super shows about college stuff right now. Oh no, there's no ASMR tonight. I'm sorry. I actually just I'm sorry. You could watch on my ASMR YouTube though. Meep. No camp I've been to has people taking showers. We just smell like crap. No, literally, like that's been a decent amount of my camping trips too, and I do not like it. But some campsites will have like showers and stuff. Camping a couple times. There was never hot water at the campsite. The water wasn't just cold, it was freezing cold. Oh my god, yeah. Once I'm like grown, you know, I'll like invest in an RV or something one day. I feel like that'd be worth it. Or yeah, I don't know. Well, first let me have a few adventures first and then I can decide, but I gotta try. I feel like I have to do like one backpacking trip in my life. Chat, have you guys ever been backpacking? And if yes, like where did you go backpacking? I know a lot of people like backpacking Europe and stuff, right? Snowboarding is more fun, but skiing is easier in my opinion. Snowboarding is more fun. Snowboarding was pretty fun. Mostly snowboard, but it really depends on where you are. Interesting. I can't do either, no balance. I feel like skiing, since it has like the sticks, I feel like it'd be easier to balance. Cause yeah, that was like one thing when I was snowboarding was like, you're really engaging every single muscle to like stay upright and like steer. Versus I feel like with the sticks, bro, I feel like you could be a lot, like I feel like you could be sloppier and still be able to stay upright, you know? Skiing seems like you have more control. I think so too. Like, bro, one thing though, when I went snowboarding, okay, so I've only been snowboarding once, right? So the one time I went snowboarding, it was my first time ever snowboarding. And I just remember like, you know, I'm learning, okay? Like I'm going down, but I'm not doing anything crazy. Like I'm kind of struggling a little, but like it's my first time snowboarding, all right? And there would be literal babies fucking zipping by me, like skiing and shit. Like literally, like they literally looked like babies and they were like pros. I feel like if you've ever been skiing, like you have to know what I'm talking about. Like it cannot have just been that one time. Like there are literally babies out there that are freaking pro skiers or snowboarders or whatever. I was like, like they'd be like this fucking tall or something. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but literally like they were babies. They were not children. They were fucking babies, and they were showing me up. They were showing me up. Okay, they got their whole gear on, and they'd be so cute, honestly. That's one thing I'm like, oh my god, maybe if I had kids one day, like I'll be signing them up for that shit so they could be one of those babies just fucking being pros. I'm like, bro, like can these motherfuckers even walk? I was like, can these babies even walk? How are they freaking buzzing down, like passing me as if I don't know, as if I'm a rock and they are. I don't know what kind of analogy I was about to try and make right there, but I feel like you get the vibe. I love ice skating. Ice skating is fun, but ice skating is like pretty hard. I feel like I used to be pretty good at ice skating when I was a kid, but I like hadn't been in a while. I actually went last year and I hadn't been in a while, so I was like getting pretty nervous. But by the end of it, like usually like after an hour or so, I'm like pretty back to full confidence. Sometimes I just get scared, bro. Mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Ooh, I've actually heard, Maddie was actually telling me, she was like, there's like a lot of cool places in Tennessee to like do hiking and stuff. Because I was like, oh, like let's plan a trip, like let's do something local, you know, or like not too far. Genetic modified rich people kids. True, I feel like skiing's like low-key expensive, and if you're freaking having your baby do that shit, you gotta be a little, let's see, I feel like, actually, I don't know. I definitely was never skiing or snowboarding as a child, though. I did Little League softball and a little bit of ballet, actually, when I was, like, really young. Last time I was skiing, I was 13, when flying down the hill and ran to some girl standing in the middle of the hill. I was done. I did crash into someone when I was snowboarding, but, like, luckily I wasn't going super fast, and, like, they were also, like, bad. That's why neither of us were, like, we both were, like, going towards each other, and we were both, like, trying to stop, and we just, like, couldn't. So, Luckily it wasn't bad, but I feel like, I don't know. I know that people like do be getting serious injuries skiing and snowboarding and stuff like that. In the Midwest, it isn't as bad. Also, good place to hike in Kentucky, too. Kentucky? Really? Maddie was telling me that. Oh my god, Maddie was telling me about this place called in Idaho. It was like Redfish Lake, I want to say, or something. Let me look it up. Yeah, Redfish Lake in Idaho. Bro, I was like, bro, this is Idaho? This is Idaho? Like, you're lying. I don't know what I fucking thought Idaho was like, but I did not think that Idaho was like this. Like, what? What? This is Idaho, bro? What the fuck? Why are Idahoans such a weird word? Why do people that live in Idaho, like, why are they not flexing on us all the time? Like, I don't know what I thought Idaho was, but I did not know it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. I don't know, they'd be having, like, I don't know, all this shit. Like, what the fudge? So yeah, this place was really cool. Wait, let me look at, I was telling her, I was like, text me the names of places that you think are cool. I'm gonna fucking check them out. OMG, she texted me, I didn't respond. Let's start looking at places. I'll look right now. But she just said the Midwest has a ton that fly under the radar. OMG, yes. I feel like you'd be better at finding them. Sorry. Let me see what else she sent. She said Lake Louise in Canada also. Oh my god! Sorry. Let's take a moment to appreciate Idaho. My fucking god. Like, watch out, Idahoans. I'm gonna keep calling y'all that. Watch out, Idahoans, because I'm fucking pulling up. And I mean, this is crazy. Okay, so the other one was Lake Louise in Canada. Oh shit. This is also gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Like, what the fuck? I want to see some shiz like this, guys. Is this real? Is this water actually, like, are these pictures edited? Is the water actually this blue? Or like teal? How is it so teal? What? Yeah, I don't know. I need to go on some kind of adventure, okay? I'm gonna be going on some kind of adventure this year. I've decided. Maybe, hopefully multiple adventures. That would be even cooler. But I'm trying to go to some cool-ass lake with some cool-ass mountains, do some hiking, maybe some fishing, I don't know, paddleboarding or something. Anyone from Chicago knows Wilmot and Alpine? Wait, Wilmot, are those like lakes or something? OMG, hi Hunter, because it's literally Idaho, you doofus. What do you mean? Bro, all I know is if I lived somewhere cool as fuck, I'd be flexing on it. I mean, I feel like I'd be trying to flex, or not flexing on it, but like, I feel like I'd be talking about it. I feel like I'd talk about Chicago, because I feel like it's a great city. I don't know. I'm just gonna go to all these like niche but beautiful places, and then I'll vlog all of them, and then everyone will know about them, and then they'll become overrun with tourists, and then I'll become so famous, and I'll be the most famous travel influencer ever, and then suddenly all these resorts and amazing places are gonna be reaching out to me, being like, please come stay at us for free. That's the dream though. Dead ass though, I do want to like make more travel content, because I do think it would be like, first of all, I love traveling, and I think it would be really cool to just get more into that stuff, you know? Yeah, I told Maddie if she's not gonna be a travel influencer, then fine, I will. Fine, twist my arm, I'll take over. Just kidding. You know, the Instagram versus reality memes. Okay, no, but so my friend Maddie, she had been to these places, and she was showing me like pictures that she took, and they were also gorgeous. Obviously, I'm just Googling places. I'm going off of Google. She had the real pics, okay? Can confirm was there in the summer. It's insane. It literally is that color. Oh my gosh. Hi, Caprice. I've been to Boise, Idaho. It's okay. Not that great. TBH. Boise, Idaho. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to Idaho, to be honest. There's ski resorts across the border of Wisconsin. Mini ski hills. Oh, I definitely do want to do another ski trip. See, I feel like the problem is like, I need to, that's what I was telling Maddie this. I was like, Maddie, introduce me to your freaking adventurous ass friends, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the people I know are just like not down for that kind of stuff. I'm like, let's just have a little adventure. Let's just go on a little adventure. Like, there's so much to see in this world. But I got some adventures planned this year, y'all. Okay? Just you see. Just you see. Let me pull up. Oh god. I made a list. Okay, so I went to San Diego already for January. February, I'm trying to convince Claire to go to this Dominican Republic thing. She actually texted me back about it. I got invited to go on this like models trip. And I still gotta pay for it. It's not like it's free or anything. But I was like, oh, like I can meet other people. She said her cats. She said she can't because of her cats. Bruh, get a cat sitter. Just kidding. They're flexing because they don't want a bunch of tourists ruining things. Honestly, valid. Honestly, valid. I'm gonna be pulling up regardless. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a very valid point. Aw, come on, Claire. How are you? Oh, that almost sent a voice message to her. Claire, are you in here? Claire, it's fine. We'll bring your cats if need be. I'll trip in the Dominican Republic. Nah, dude. No, okay, I know the company. It was actually, Kay Jane is, like, part of the club. I was gonna reach out to her and see if she goes. Anyways, if I get kidnapped, RIP, but... Okay, let me deal with this in a bit. It's right next door. Absolutely nothing for 500 miles. Lake Louise is so teal and clear that you could see a perfect reflection of the mountains in the water. Oh my gosh, I'll have to go, but definitely during the summertime because I feel like Canada gets pretty cold. Okay, hold on. I need to make... Ugh. Sorry. My freaking top was bothering me. Okay. I'm back. iPad coming out. This is serious. Okay, yeah, so trying to convince Claire to do this February trip with me. March birthday trip. I actually just booked my birthday trip. He. Unfortunately, I couldn't book it for my actual birthday weekend, so I'm gonna have to find something to do on my actual birthday here. I'm gonna go to Carmel by the sea. I saw a TikTok about it and decided that's where I wanted to spend my birthday. I will hopefully be vlogging a lot of this stuff. Anyways, I've heard the Dominican Republic is really nice. So what's wrong with the Dominican Republic? I heard it's a fantastic place to vacation. Everyone I know that's been there said that it was like amazing. Good little like tropical place to visit. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. B-Day. So yeah, so going to Cali though. I mean, I guess California isn't that special, but I've never been to this place in Cali. April, Vegas. For one of my friend's birthday. She's having her birthday thing in Vegas, but it's a ball. And I got a ball gown for it. Or it's like a gala. I don't know. It's like she's having a combo thing with one of her younger sisters where she it's like kind of her debut or something. But I got a ball gown and it's hanging in my bathroom right now. I would show you, but it's like so big and it's so glittery, and like low-key when I unboxed it, it got glitter everywhere. 100%. I've gone at least 8+ times, different hotels. It's great. Ooh, I'm going to Dominican Republic in March. I can't wait. Damn. Okay, shit. Yeah, there was like, they said there was gonna be like ATV riding, like basically a bunch of activities and stuff that we could do. Yeah, if you don't want to go in the winter, it's negative 20. You don't want to go in the, it's negative 20 at the moment. Oh my gosh, yeah, I could not do that. May, I was thinking about going to the Kentucky Derby, but one of my friends was also trying to convince me to go to San Francisco. But I feel like the Kentucky Derby would be really cool. Is it a Kentucky Derby worth going to? I don't know if any of you guys have ever been, but I have some friends that live in Cincinnati now, and I was like, oh, Kentucky Derby, LOL. What do they want you to promote? I don't think we're really promoting any. I don't know, actually there is sponsors, but there's not like posting requirements or anything, because I'm still paying to go. So they're definitely making money off of me, but I'm viewing it as a networking opportunity. Oh my god, that emote. Oh. June, I'm gonna go to Santa Cruz and see the Redwood Forest, visit my brother, go visit my brother for his graduation. July, no idea, but hopefully my big international trip will be in July. Originally, I thought like me and my friends might do like the Philippines or something, but then they were saying no. And then someone suggested Peru. I was like, I'm down for anywhere except for Mexico. Someone was trying to say Mexico. I was like, no. I've been to Mexico a million times. I want to go somewhere I haven't been. August, I don't know. Oh, maybe that's when I could do my trip with Maddie. We could do our cabin trip to Idaho. September I thought would be good for New York. Is it gonna be too cold in September for New York, y'all think, or no? And I don't know. And then my dad invited me to go on a cruise for Christmas next year. So might do that. I don't know, but hopefully, basically, I think I'm gonna be traveling a lot this year. So hopefully lots of travel content. But also I'm like nervous because sometimes I get really stressed out when I travel too much. But I kind of just want to be like, okay, suck it up, girl, because one day, you know, you're gonna be having a family and shit, and I'm not gonna be able to travel. Like, I feel like this is my travel era, but I just get like travel fatigue, bro. Like, I feel like I get homesick pretty easily. I don't know, but I'm like, I just want to do like, I'm gonna try and do a lot of just like weekend trips, so not super long, just like a Thursday through Sunday type of thing or whatever. But I'm really gonna try. I'm gonna try and do a lot of places like within the US, so it's not too expensive, but hopefully I could do, I'm gonna try and do like one international trip a year, but to somewhere affordable. That was one thing that was so nice about Thailand, was like that everything there was so affordable. It was so crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, like just like how much it would cost to like stay there. Like the most expensive thing about the Thailand trip was by far the flight, but I want to do other places like that where it's like super affordable once you're there. So that's my goal. 100% I've gone, oh, I already read. Philippines over Peru for sure. Yeah, well, because like my friends are like Filipino, and I think that we were gonna go with her family, but I think she said that they were gonna go next summer instead of this summer. So summer 2025, I might go to the Philippines. September is still pretty warm. Kentucky Derby is awesome, but the best part is called Thunder over Louisville, and it's just a big party 420 this year. Wait, what? Really? Should still be fine in September? Okay, it's good to know. Yeah. It's funny though, because when I was like talking with Maddie or like last night and stuff, I was just like, I feel like I'm like overcompensating for like how much because I like never travel. I like went on like a handful of trips growing up. I like never traveled as a kid. And so like now that I'm like older and I like finally have my own money, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to make up for this. You know what I mean? Like I need to get my traveling in. I need to make up for all my lack of traveling. What does the stream title mean? Oh, have you guys not been seeing all that stuff about like the orange peel theory? It was like, I feel like I've been seeing it all over Twitter. All over Twitter, all over TikTok. Do you guys know the orange peel theory? Who doesn't know the orange peel theory? Do I need to tell you? What's the theory? Oh, basically it's like a test. It's like a test that I don't know where it fucking originated from, so don't even ask me, okay? But it was like, oh, basically it was like girls asking their boyfriends for an orange. Hey, I really feel like an orange right now. Or like, can you get me an orange? And basically the test is, does he just give you the orange or does he peel the orange for you? And basically if he peels the orange for you and then gives it to you, that means he's a boyfriend worth keeping. And if he doesn't, throw him away. Just kidding, but like low-key, that's kind of what was going on. And it was crazy though, because there were like some videos that were like blowing up of like boyfriends basically being like, why the fuck would I peel an orange for you? Like, you can peel the orange yourself. Like, you're not even that special. Like, there was this video of this girl's boyfriend. Literally, he threw the orange at her, first of all, and it like hit her. And then she was like, oh, like, I was hoping maybe you would peel it for me. And he was like, why the fuck would I peel it for you? Like, you can peel it yourself. And she's like, oh, well, like, you know, like, people are just saying it's just like a nice gesture, like, to show that, like, you know, you're caring. And he was like, well, you're not even that special. I was like, bro, what the fuck? First of all, why are you even dating her then, my guy? But yeah, I don't know. Basically, it was just a whole trend of like girls asking their boyfriends or like, I don't know. And sometimes, you know, there are also like cute videos of girls being like, oh, like, I feel like an orange. And then the guy being like, we don't have oranges right now, but I can go to the store right now. Get one for you. Kaylee info. Yeah, guys, if you have a girlfriend and she asks you for an orange, she's doing the orange peel theory on you, okay? Go peel the fucking orange for her. Peel the fucking orange for her. What if the boyfriend makes fresh orange juice out of it? Did she say she wanted orange juice? She wanted orange. If a girl dumped me because I didn't peel an orange for her, it seems like she'd be the one doing me a favor. No, see, like, the whole point is, though, is, like, the whole point is that it's indicative of larger behavior. Because, like, there were a lot of boyfriends that were being so cute and being like, oh, like, do you want me to peel it for you? Or, like, do you want me to go get some oranges for you? Which I don't know. I think it can hold some weight. Because I definitely feel like, I don't know. I would peel an orange for my significant other. It's not like it's an arduous task or anything like that. I'd peel it and eat a third. I actually can't remember the last time I had an orange, to be honest. If he won't, another man will. If you can't do simple things to make your woman feel special, as simple as peeling an orange, you're in for a lifetime of resentment. I like the orange peel theory. It's a good metric in the world where women are told to accept the bare minimum. Yeah, it's just kind of like a test of like how, you know, because it's like obviously if your partner's asking for an orange, they're gonna have to peel it at some point. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's just one of those social media things. Just a little goofy thing. There's no way not peeling an orange shows a sign that it would be a bad relationship. Seems shallow that a chick would do that. I mean, it's just about like if your partner would kind of go those extra lengths for you. And like, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I would want a partner that would like go those extra lengths for me. I feel like there's lots of people that are completely fine in like super independent, nonchalant relationships. If that's you, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. If you wouldn't peel an orange for your partner, I guess that's fine. I guess I personally wouldn't want to be with someone that would like refuse to peel an orange for me. Like, I don't know. I guess I also feel like the best relationships is like you guys are both helping each other out with little things here and there and whatnot. And like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't think of peeling an orange, but I would take a damn bullet for them. I guess fair enough. I mean, I feel like it is one of those things where it's like, I mean, I guess it's not important. Like, I guess it's not important to everyone, but I don't know. At least for me, guys, my love language is acts of service. I appreciate that the most. I feel like I don't really care much about, and so like that's one of those things where peeling an orange for me is actually like that is my number one. Like acts of service is my number one. My number one. Hello, Gray. If I peel it, I'm gonna eat a piece. That's fine. That's fine. If he peels the orange but eats a piece, I think that's acceptable. That's a fine. That's called a tax. That's your payment. You get 1 piece of the orange. Or a few, I don't know. Unless it's a clementine, then like you don't have that many pieces, so shit. TBH is a good test. Yeah, what do you guys think? Like, even like, I mean, I'm sure like guys could also do it to their girlfriends. Like if you ask your girlfriend, oh, like, hey, like, I want an orange. Like, you get an orange for me. Like, I feel like I don't feel like it's only a girl do it to a guy. Like, I feel like a guy could do it for a girl. It's just kind of like, it's basically just like, is your partner going to go above and beyond for you without you having to ask for it? But again, there's also people that would be like sometimes they'd be like, oh, like, can you peel it for me? And sometimes the partner would be like, oh yeah, sure. And sometimes, like I said, and sometimes the fuck ass partners would be like, no, I'm not gonna fucking peel an orange for you. That's the red flag. That's when you run away. But women are always testing. I don't think women are always testing, but I do think that I think it's important to remember that I feel like women like to consume a lot of romantic type of content, and I just feel like for a lot of girls, like the little things like that do actually matter. And I think that is sometimes guys' issues, is that like I feel like a lot of guys like think that romance has to be these big grand gestures, when most of the time romance is actually about like the little small things like that, like I don't know, like the small gestures. And I just feel like I don't think that there's anything wrong with caring about the small gestures like that. Oh, like I personally care about the small little gestures like that over the big romantic ones, but I feel like some guys only focus on like the big things, like the big dates or the big blah blah blah, when sometimes I feel like the little day-to-day things like are more indicative or like are more meaningful, like the stupid little things, you know what I mean? What are other tests like this guys should watch out for? I don't know. I don't think it's like watch out for. I just think it's like, I mean, if you don't want to go above and beyond for your partner, I'm honestly kind of being like, should you even be with them? I guess my thing is, if you're thinking about this and you're like, I wouldn't peel an orange for my partner, bro, break up with them. You must not even like them that much. Like, people need to peel their own oranges majority of the time. Yeah, I know, but we're talking about a situation where they don't have to. I mean, I'm against the crowd on this one, I guess. I just wouldn't think of it. I would do it. I just don't use my brain sometimes. I do a lot of things like open doors, always pay, give up my jacket, kill bugs, lots of stuff. I would never think about an orange. I guess fair enough, but maybe you would in the right moment. Like, maybe you're just thinking about it right now, like, oh, I wouldn't necessarily think about that. But I feel like if you had a partner that you were like fucking obsessed with and you wanted to, like, you're always trying to impress her, right? You're always trying to romance her and sweep her off her feet. Like, maybe you would think of it in that scenario, you know? But maybe like, maybe if you like don't have that person right now, you're like, oh, I wouldn't think of that, you know? But I feel like when you're like in love with someone, like those little things that you wouldn't normally think of or you wouldn't normally do, like I feel like those little things like suddenly become easy, you know? I hope everyone, you know, find someone that makes them want to peel oranges. I bet some couples were banter for laughs in those situations. Yeah, I mean, every relationship is different, like I said. And I feel like some people like don't really care about that kind of stuff. But at least for me, like, I don't know, have you guys like taken the love language test? Do you guys know what your love languages are? Small gestures are fine, but it's the testing under that pretense. I guess so. It's the little amounts of extra effort that aren't necessarily expected. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, would they do something nice for you without you having to ask for it? That's just kind of it, you know? If they ask you to get an orange and they want to eat on the couch or whatever, why would you hand them a full orange? See, like low-key true. But I don't know, like I said, I have not had an orange in a while. I can't even speak on this. To peel or not to peel? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings of orange peels or take arms against such peeling requests. I feel like the best relationships though are like two people that are always trying to do nice little things for each other. You know what I mean? That's the kind of relationships that I like. Two people that are always doing nice little things for each other and trying to make each other's lives easier. You know? Because I feel like a lot, like, I don't know. Romance is dead. I feel like it's super, and like, honestly, I don't know where it's gonna go. If I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, she asks me when she's testing me. Fair, I guess so. I can't belay the pretense, and I was expecting you to deflect that one. Oh. Yeah, what's everyone languages? ENFJ. No, like your love languages. Like mine, when I took the love languages thing, mine was like acts of service was number 1, and then quality time and words of affirmation were like tied for second for me. And then afterwards it was gift giving, and then I think last was physical touch. But that's because, honestly, when I feel like I don't disvalue physical touch, but I feel like the way that the questions were worded when I was taking the test, it was like, would you rather your partner wash the dishes for you or give you a hug? I'm like, the dishes. Would you rather your partner buy you a nice bouquet of flowers or hold your hand? I'm like, bro, flowers. Like, I don't know. So I was thinking about it. I was like, I feel like they could have made this better, but I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think all of them are important in a relationship, but I definitely think acts of service are a big one for me, because I feel like for acts of service, it's like that person would have to, like, first of all, notice a need that you have, and second of all, like, be willing to kind of like solve that problem, if that makes sense. Versus, I don't know, obviously I do value like quality time though, and like words of affirmations. I'm a romantic. I like them all. I would say, like, actually I think gift giving was last one. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I guess I don't really care about gifts, honestly. Cause I don't really care much for gifts, I would say. I would probably expect gifts to be last for me. There are a few people I've had such a language with. It's nice to see a trajectory of trust and understanding over time. Yeah. Is it the love languages rights reserved quiz? I don't know. I think if you just like look up like love languages test or quiz or something, it should pop up. I'm sure there's like multiple out there. I tied in all the categories in the end. Made me feel like I love an error. Oh my gosh. What's your type? Physical? I don't know. I don't think I really have a type. I ain't got no type, nah. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. I like brown eyes though, I will say. I'm a brown eyes lover. If you got blue eyes, stay away, demon! I like them. Yeah, I like brown eyes. Question about peel your orange, can I borrow your books? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm curious if you could look at the results from each country, how they would compare. Yeah, I definitely think it's probably a cultural thing as well. I have hazel brown eyes that turn green. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of girls out there that like light eyes, so I don't feel bad at all about saying I don't like light eyes, because I feel like y'all get enough love, okay? Y'all get enough love. Personally, I find, like, I feel like blue eyes on girls, stunning, gorgeous, beautiful. Blue eyes on boys? Oof, I'm a little scared. Hi, Neon. Your friend got turned into a smoothie and it tastes really good. Would you drink it? Depends which friend, I guess. What's a pet peeve in a guy that would turn you off from a potential partner? I don't know. A pet peeve? Being passive aggressive. I hate passive aggressive people. Like, that's not even like even like friends. Like, even friends. I cannot deal with passive aggressive people. If you got something to say it with your chest and we can have a discussion about it like an adult. But I don't know. I feel like I've had to interact with passive aggressive people before, and I am not putting up with that now. I think passive aggressive people are just emotionally immature, and it's usually not only do they have an inability to like communicate when they're upset about something or whatever, but it's like sometimes they can't even like they don't even want to like acknowledge that they're upset. It's like, okay, obviously this thing is upsetting you. Why are you saying that it's not? Like, I don't know. And then you're I don't know. Or like, you know, and I feel like usually like these people are like overly conflict avoidant, but it's like, but then they end up creating more conflict, because if they just would have brought up whatever they were upset about in the first place, then like we wouldn't even be having this argument, you know what I mean, bro? I've never understood what passive aggressive really means. It's like when someone's like being like kind of like rude to you, like, you know, but they're not like outright being mean. You're just like, oh, how are you? Fine. Oh, like, did you do anything fun today? Nope. Oh, like, is something wrong? Nope, I'm completely fine right now. That's passive aggressive. I guarantee everyone has had an interaction like that at some point in their life. That is passive aggressive. Or someone, yeah, like, it's literally just like, it's like when they're obviously mad at you for something, but they're not like explicitly saying that they are. Passive aggressive is an easy way out of a situation. Is it even though? Is it even? I just hate people like that. That's me. I learned it so young. You're passive aggressive or you hate passive aggressive people. Messy for me. I can't stand it. Valid. Being Asian and defaulted to brown eyes in character creation. Valid. 100% been there, hated that. Yeah, it's so frustrating too, because it's also like, you know, you're actually trying to have a conversation with this person about whatever it is, and it's like, oh my god, like we could solve the problem, whatever it is, we could solve it if you're just willing to talk about it. Instead, you just want to be fucking, I don't know. You just described women everywhere. You would be surprised. Honestly, I don't know if you would be surprised, but I think that there are a lot of guys out there that are like that. Because I do, at least, and maybe this is, like, because obviously I think that all my friendships with women, I feel like my friends are emotionally competent, okay? If there's emotionally incompetent woman, she will usually not make it to the friendship stage. But there are definitely lots of guys that are like that, because I feel like girls, like, I feel like as girls, we're more used to talking about our feelings, but I feel like there are a lot of guys out there that don't even, like, they don't even like to acknowledge their feelings. Like, it's, like, they're shoving their feelings down, and, like, they're very clearly upset by something, but they don't want to make it upset, and they won't bring up the problem, even though they're obviously upset by this thing. They're like, no, I'm not trying to start an argument with you right now. Like, I don't want to argue about this right now. And it's like, oh my god, like, first of all, it doesn't have to be an argument. Like, let's just have a conversation. Like, be like, no, it's fine. Like, it's fine. Just drop it. This is low-key triggering me. But, like, I feel like there are, like, I don't feel like it's, like, a girl thing. Like, I feel like the way that I said it was, like, in a girl tone, because I'm a fucking girl. But I feel like there are lots of guys out there that also, like, are not, like, get very passive-aggressive. And, like, they think that, like, they're stopping the problem or, like, avoiding, I don't know what it is. And then they try to and then they're like, you're turning this into a fucking argument right now. Oh no, man. You need a bit of toxicity to keep the relation going, but in a good way. No. Sorry, nope. Stay the hell away from me. Stay the hell away from me. No toxicity at all. I like a good, healthy amount of zero toxicity. I don't really put up with that shit, though, I will say. I feel like I've dealt with toxic partners before in relationships. Now I have a zero tolerance policy. So confronting the issue, they just push it off to make the other person bring it up. Yeah. Feelings, what are those? You know. I don't even know. Because as men, we've been brainwashed to suppress our emotions, not be seen as weak. Yeah, but also it's like, I feel like it's your job as a man to also, like, undo that work. You know? Like, I feel like, yes, men and women are, like, you know, negatively impacted by the patriarchy. We're both negatively impacted, unfortunately. But I feel like, you know, it's also like part of, like, I think that part of like growing up and becoming an adult is realizing that, like having that realization of like, okay, I've been fed unhealthy rhetoric about my feelings or whatever it is, right? I've been fed unhealthy rhetoric about X. How am I gonna fix that? How am I gonna work through this? How has this impacted me? What things do I do that maybe don't necessarily reflect my thoughts or feelings, but I feel like I'm expected to do these things, or I'm expected to think this way, or I'm expected to act this way, but I know deep down I don't. You know, like that's kind of, like I feel like that's part of becoming, that's part of growing up. That's part of growing up, I think. But yeah, I definitely, and honestly, as if you're a man, I highly recommend the book The Will to Change: Men, Masculinity, and Love. I think that book was very interesting and eye-opening and talked a lot about like men's issues in society and just like how the patriarchy negatively impacts men. And it was definitely very interesting and very eye-opening for me. Obviously, like I don't know what it's like to live life as a man in society. And I don't know, so I'm like, okay, if it was very interesting and impactful to me as a woman, I can only imagine like if a man read it. I was like thinking of like men in my life. I was like, I want to give them this book, low key. I used to do that, but now I'm Dr. Phil. Catch me outside with my feelings. Sorry, I've been brainwashed. Your problem now. No, yeah, like, because honestly, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like also like that's like who I was even just like a couple years ago. Like I feel like I've just done a lot of introspection and even like thinking about the ways that maybe like the patriarchy negatively impacted me, you know? Like I feel like, and like maybe like the more toxic mindsets that I might have had around certain things. Like, I don't know. I feel like it takes work. It definitely takes work. Because I've heard multiple accounts of women losing attraction towards the man as he cried or showed too much emotion about how he's depressed. Then honestly, like, not much of a loss. Because there are a lot of women out there that are like uphold that, like that is one way that women uphold the patriarchy. Okay, if there's ever been a woman out that's ever like told you, oh, you're like less of a man for crying, or like, ew, why are you crying, like whatever, like anyone that is trying to say that men should not cry or whatever, that's them upholding the patriarchy, and like that's just their internalized misogyny and like also their internalized patriarchal thinking. Like that, they are part of the problem. Those people are part of the problem, man or woman, you know? And honestly, at the end of the day, like if you're a man and anyone like loses attraction towards you because you're showing emotions, honestly, not much of a loss. You're better off without them. That's what I think. So honestly, like don't be afraid to show your emotions, and if there's people that leave your life because of it, good fucking riddance. That's what I have to say. That's been like one of the harder parts, I feel like, about like getting older and like unworking a lot of this stuff though, is that like you're gonna have to cut those toxic people out of your life, honestly. Men's mental health needs to be talked about. Look at the suicide rates of men, uprising amounts of single men who have not had sexual interactions. Lots of things to consider. I mean, I feel like it is talked about. I mean, there's like all these articles and stuff about like, you know, the men's loneliness epidemic. And I mean, yeah, I feel like it is talked about. I mean, we're talking about it right now. The unfortunate truth is you'd be shocked, or sadly not, how many people don't go through that introspection period you described. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I can't, I don't know. I feel like not necessary. I'm not necessarily shocked, because I do feel like there are a lot of people who don't, but also at the same time, like, I don't know. I will say, I do feel like, well, I don't know, double-edged sword. I was gonna say, I do think that social media kind of has like spurred a lot of people to think about these things that they maybe wouldn't have normally thought about in their day-to-day life. But also at the same time, like obviously there's a lot of like patriarchal messaging on social media as well. Men need to be the provider. Women need to stay at home. The whole trad wife is like a whole new trend coming up, as if like you know, is reviving and whatnot. Like there's definitely a lot of gendered messaging on social media, 1000%. I want to be able to live in a world where I can cry and eat nuggies without fear of judgment. Yes, I want you to live in that world too. And honestly, I think it's like kind of like, I think it's also up to you to like surround yourself with people that allow you to be your true self. And yeah, basically, if you have people in your life that are freaking judging you for having emotions, get rid of them, honestly. Maybe, and hopefully, like, try to meet other people that do accept you, for all of you, your true, authentic self, you know? I think that's something that's easier said than done. Trust me, I'm still working on it. I feel like I left a lot of people behind that I was friends with in college that I'm just like, okay, obviously we're like not on the same wavelength anymore, which is sad, you know what I mean? But also at the same time, it's like, okay, like, basically, I'm of the mindset that I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever it fucking takes to create my dream life. And it's gonna be hard, and it's gonna take work, but hopefully, at the end of the day, it'll all pay off, and one day I'll wake up surrounded by people that have done that introspection, that have unworked that stuff, that are not toxic, that are amazing and fun. And I found people like that. Like, oh my god, I feel like my California friends are amazing, literally life-saving to me. But it is kind of hard to find people that are like that. I will acknowledge that. I will acknowledge that. It's hard. You're on my crush, Kayla. I love your VOD videos. Oh, thank you. That's when you know you're growing. Yeah, honestly, I feel like for me, like, something that helped me a lot with, like, working through stuff was reading, was when I got back into reading. White Mass Sonata, thank you so much for 5 gifted. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and thank you for subscribing yourself. What the heck? Thank you so much. Mwah. Heart. If you guys got a sub, wait, I'm seeing a lot of familiar names. Nah, you got one, and Quiet Seeker got one too. OMG. Thank you. OMG. Hee. But, oh, I was gonna say reading. Reading. I feel like getting back into reading made me be a lot more introspective, because I was reading books. Bro, sometimes I would be reading books and it would be making me have an identity crisis, and I'd be like, hold up. What you mean, bro? What you mean? And I'd have to close the book and start journaling. But overall, it's good. It's hard to, like, work through shit, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm honestly not an emotional guy. I don't try to hide emotions. I am just a really logical person. Okay. I think everyone has emotions and are emotional, and I think that people that are not in touch with their emotions, like, I just think you're gonna have a tough time in life. And at the end of the day, like, human connection is really beautiful. Like, don't you want to have a loving relationship with someone and stuff one day? That's gonna require you to feel and acknowledge your emotions. And honestly, at the end of the day, emotion and logic are not opposites of each other, okay? Those two things can exist at the same time, okay? And at the end of the day, like, being able to acknowledge and communicate your feelings is such a valuable life skill. And I don't know, like, being emotional does not take away from being logical and being, yeah, you know, like, I feel like those two things are always tried to be pitted as enemies of each other, and they're not enemies. They're just two different parts of you, you know, that, and studies show that EQ is more highly associated with salary. Last time we said success, but salary. EQ is more high, which is your emotional intelligence, is more highly associated with your salary. And basically, like, how fast you can get promoted and stuff like that. Learn this in my business school, than IQ. Because at the end of the day, I'm sure that we can all think of someone that we knew that was, like, smart as fuck, but, like, they just didn't have the capacity to, like, interact with people. And it's like, think of who's gonna be getting the promotion. Think of who's gonna be becoming promoted to CEO, okay? Is it gonna be the smartest guy in the room? Or is it gonna be the most charismatic guy in the room? And at the end of the day, obviously, you want to have both if you really want to be successful, right? Like, you don't want to be super charismatic but be a fucking doofus, okay? But at the end of the day, people that are able to read and understand other people as well as understand themselves are going to be able to be able to have an easier time going through life. You can be the smartest person in the world, but if you can't even, like, digest your own emotions and comprehend the emotions of other people, you're gonna have a really hard time, like, connecting with society. And yeah. Jason, thank you for gifting us up to Elite. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I remember when I learned that, though, I was like, oh my god, like, that's so interesting and that's so crazy. What if I communicate my feelings and I still feel misunderstood by the other person? Then, I mean, sometimes that's on them and stuff too. Like, I feel like communication isn't just a one-way thing. But I feel like being able to communicate your feelings is also a skill. I feel like it takes a lot of practice, like, because, I mean, if we gonna be vulnerable for a sec, I feel like I used to be a rager, okay? I'm pissed off, and I'm gonna say shit that's mean just to hurt you because I'm fucking pissed off right now. And, okay, I grew out of that, but I feel like low-key, like, you know, I feel like my parents didn't have a great marriage, like, I feel like they'd be screaming at each other, so, like, I just thought that was normal. That's just passion. You just have passion in a relationship. If you're screaming at each other saying, I hate you, you're just being passionate. I don't know, I feel like, to me, that was my model of love. And I feel like when I got older, I was also, like, in toxic relationships and stuff, where that was, like, contributed to. Anyways, I had to realize, no, that's not normal, that's not okay, and just because I'm hurt or I'm upset doesn't mean I should try to be hurting or making the other person as upset, you know what I mean? Like, tick for tack, like, that's not the right mentality. And that actually, I will have a much better outcome if I maybe take a breather, maybe I can't even have the conversation if I'm too upset, but ultimately that I'm just, like, saying why I'm upset and I'm not being mean just to be mean and stuff now. And, like, I don't know. And I think that level of communication, because it's like in that time period, I would be like, well, I was just upset. I was just communicating that I was upset, obviously. But, like, that's not really communicating that I was upset. You know what I mean? That's not the same as sitting down as being like, hey, when you did X, I felt Y, and that's, you know, and, like, explaining why maybe that hurt me. And I think that another thing too is if someone else is communicating that to you, like, say, like, your partner or your friend or whoever it is someone saying to you, like, hey, when you did this, I felt this certain way, and you're not even understanding, you're being like, okay, well, I don't see how me doing that made you feel that way, then just ask questions, try to understand. Like, I feel like sometimes communicating feelings isn't just about saying how you feel, it's about, like, allowing the other person to ask questions to, like, truly understand. And then hopefully in the future, you know, you're not in the same situation. But if you are, okay, if you're communicating how you feel and then that person is still doing those things that are making you feel shitty, even though you told them that when they do that, leave them. Leave that person. Whether it's a friend, drop that partner, whatever. I don't know, man. I feel like, okay, anyways. Boop, 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 boop. If you're an architect or engineer, that doesn't hold true, but for most others, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely feel like there are certain career paths and stuff. But even generally, it's like, who's managing the engineers? Someone's got to manage those engineers. They don't all just manage themselves. You know? Like, even if it's an engineering company, I feel like the C-suite isn't going to be all the smartest people in the company, per se. You know? But it definitely does depend on your career path. I never wanted to be successful. I'm always considered as a genius, but I always did whatever I felt like for my whole life. Honestly, valid. I feel like don't succumb to other people's expectations of you. Live your life as you would like to do it. It's true, school says stats are logical by versa. Sometimes hearing them feels way more emotional than anything. Yeah, I mean, if I feel like if you've ever interviewed for a job, most of the time it's like, I feel like, at least for me, it's like behavioral questions. Like, obviously, like, they want to make sure you're smart and stuff, but also at the same time, like, they want to make sure that you're able to interact with your peers and the higher-ups. Misunderstandings happen, nothing personal. People trying to understand people is a good thing. When someone doesn't care that they misunderstand you is when it becomes a bad thing. Yes, valid. Yes, I agree. The thin line between love and hate motto, then. Not a good one, but good to notice and learn for reals. Yeah. I prefer this type of communicating. Can actually work together to problem solve together as a team. Yeah, no, I agree. If we make mistakes, yes, you can communicate not to do certain things, but sometimes it's not intentional. I genuinely never have malintentions. Yeah, and that's fine. Like sometimes people do make mistakes, and you upset someone you didn't know that that what you did was gonna upset them. But here's the thing: is if that person communicates that, hey, when you did X, it really upset me. Hopefully, if you care about that person, you will try not to do that thing again. But if you're in a situation where that person just keeps doing that thing, even though they know that it hurts you, then that's when it's like not good anymore. But yeah, everyone makes mistakes, and at the end of the day, it's like if someone does something that upsets you, like that's not the end of the world. It's just, do they keep doing it? First of all, have you communicated that it upsets you? And two, are they keep doing that knowing that it upsets you? Because I don't know. Once you get to management level in tech, you have to be able to work with a lot of different personalities. Yeah. Architects make more than directors? Really? Actually, I do know a few architects. I feel like being an architect. I know being an architecture is hard. I know that shit is hella fucking math. You become an impersonable? When you say you only read like you do not care about any current event. Wait, what? Never feel bad talking to a bot. They deserve recognition. Damn, he clowning you, Alpha. What you gonna do to Fossa? My god. I bust sassy. My goodness. Yeah, she has. But sometimes I forget how my words can be read in a negative way over text. Sometimes even when I'm in a chill mood, certain words trigger a negative response. I mean, sounds like everyone has their problems. At the end of the day, like, you know. But I feel like that's why I'm not a texter. I feel like things can get so easily miscommunicated over text, and I'm not a texter. I don't really like to deal with that. Yeah, I'm not a texter. If you want something, like, I feel like I'll call my friends or I'll FaceTime them. I prefer that so much better. Because I feel like with text, it's like, you can't really tell, like, how the tone of what they're saying is. Like, I don't know. I use emojis a lot when I text to try and convey my tone. I'm like a cringe millennial emoji user. I use an emoji in damn near every text I send. Where do you want to be at, or what do you want to achieve in the next 3 years, if you don't mind me asking? Ooh, good question. 3 years? Let's see. I don't know. Well, I'm a content creator now. I think it would be cool to be more well established in the content creation space. It'd be cool if I one day won some kind of streamer award, although since they took out the ASMR category, I don't know how that's gonna go. 3 years? I don't know if that's like a lot of time. I do think it would be cool to start my own business. So it'd be cool if I had some kind of, like, I started some kind of business in the next 3 years, probably tied to like content creation or something along those lines or whatnot. But honestly, I feel like I'm trying to have a family in like 5 years, so I'm trying to travel and get my bread up. That's kind of my short-term goals. It's like my next 5 years, I'm trying to be traveling as much as I can and getting my bread up as much as I can. I do think like long term. I was actually thinking about like law school and stuff. But I think that I would probably do that later in life. Like do law school like once my kids got older. And then I could have some kind of like technology law career afterwards maybe. We'll see the vibes. Depends how my business does. All the streamer awards are BS anyways. It's my channel's great, by the way. Thanks. I ended it while I was streaming though, because I didn't want it to affect the stream. So I don't think it's running right now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Audio message should be more popular in my opinion. I feel like it's kind of popular. I feel like people use it. I don't really like audio messages though sometimes because I have to like be able to listen to it, and sometimes it's easier to respond to texts. But normally I feel like I only text people if I'm like trying to plan something or communicate with them about something. Like I don't really like idly text people. You can train someone who's likable and easy to get along with the technical stuff of a job. You can't train someone not to be a jerk. Honestly valid. They did a separate ASMR category run by one of the ASMR creators. Today is the last day I filled the form. Wait, what? I didn't know about this. Run by who? Bruh, I freaking give up, honestly. I freaking give up. I give up! I do have to pee, though. Oh my gosh. Ad break is going. I'm gonna go pee really quick. Hello. Honestly, chat, I'm starving. I'm starving, bro. You know what I was thinking about earlier? Dominoes. Should I get some Dominoes, guys? You just cooked? Oh my god, don't even tell me. Don't even tell me whatever you made, because I already know it's gonna make me so hungry. Ooh, what kind of sides do they have? Oh, I forgot. Domino's has such good lava cakes, bro. OMG. Luminati's waived their delivery fee for International Pizza Week I don't like Luminati's. I don't like Chicago pizza. I like Domino's. I like Pizza Hut. Oh my god, why is it asking what store? Just let me look at the freaking menu, please. Please, please. Thank you. Ooh, loaded tots. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oven baked breads and wait, what are these loaded tots? Like cheesesteak loaded tots. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not crazy on tater tots, honestly. Ooh. Your garlic bread twists. Yeah, that sounds fire. That sounds fire. What else we got here? How do I customize my own pizza? Just let me look at the Can I customize my own? Build your own pizza. Should I get small? Small pizza, or should I get a medium? Doesn't Domino's usually have like a 2 medium pizza deal? Okay. What meats? Should I get chicken or should I get ham? Chicken or ham? Does Domino's in Chicago sell Chicago pizza? I highly doubt it. I lose for lunch. Why are you hating? We were literally flaming Chicago style pizza earlier. LOL. Domino's yuck. Judging you on your taste in pizza. I like Domino's, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with Domino's? Okay, I want onions. I want green peppers. I want spinach. I want mushrooms. Yeah. That sounds good to me. Do I do ham or do I do chicken? I do like ham. But the chicken's also pretty good with it. Chat, should I do ham or chicken? Ham, chicken, ham, chicken. Oh my god, it's a tie. Someone else go. Someone else say ham. Someone break the tie. Please. Chicken, someone says. Alright, I'll go with that. Alright. Both. Ham is, I don't want to do both. I feel like that's doing too much. Ham is like sweet though. That's why I kind of like the ham on there. Am I doing a white pizza? What do you mean a white pizza? I'm just doing like a veggie pizza. I like all the veggies on my pizza. I love veggies on my pizza. What do you think though? Should I do spinach or not? I don't usually do spinach, honestly. Maybe I won't do spinach. I'm like trying to close my eyes and imagine myself like biting into this pizza. It's just making me hungry though. White sauce. What sauce? Oh, just like regular tomato sauce. Veggies on pizza are great. Yeah, I'm like a huge veggie pizza girly, honestly. Honestly, I love me a veggie pizza. How about a mom and pop Chicago pizza place? I mean, not if it's Chicago style pizza, bruh. I don't like Chicago style pizza. Domino's is the best veggie pizza of all the chains. I mean, yeah, I like Domino's. Honestly, I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna order on my phone. Should I do spinach or no spinach? Actually, I think I am gonna do ham. I haven't had ham in a while. Oh my god, I'm like getting a headache a little bit. Alright chat, it's 8:30. Do we want to play Baldur's Gate tonight? Or do we want... Oh my god, I've already been chatting for almost 2 hours. LOL. And I was like, oh, I'm only gonna chat for a little so I don't destroy my throat. LOL, LOL. Or should we watch a little YouTube-y? I wanted to watch. I still want to watch that the SpongeBob rapping channel I was telling you guys about. Why can't we just eat pizza and talk? Because I'm literally sick and I've had a sore throat, and I feel like if I keep talking like this, my sore throat is gonna get a lot worse. Have I ever eaten a large pizza by yourself in one sitting? No, I couldn't even eat a medium pizza by myself in one sitting. Doo-doo. There's so much chatting in BG3, it's almost like watching a YouTube video. I know, that's why I was like, that's why I was like, oh, because like I feel like in Baldur's Gate there's like a lot of storyline stuff, so I don't have to talk as much. You don't sound sick. Tea probably helping. Yeah, I can definitely tell though that I've been. It was kind of a dead body. Well, actually no, I was very productive today. But I've been not feeling great these past few days. How's it feel not being? I mean, it feels pretty good, not gonna lie, but I mean, yeah, it feels good. Although I tried to go to urgent care today to get tested for strep, because once you guys were telling me that strep was going around, and I was thinking about it, I was like, honestly, I could have strep right now. So I went to urgent care today to try and get tested, and forgot that I no longer have insurance. So I didn't get tested, and I didn't get any medicine. And I'm on my mom's insurance, but the freaking insurance that she uses is only in California, so they didn't even accept that. And yeah, so I'm kind of high and dry. I'm like, I need to figure this out. I need to be DMing some other content creators and be like, what the fuck do y'all do for insurance? Because I feel like I cannot just be operating with no insurance like this. Get health insurance for silly years. Okay, hey, my insurance only expired 18 days ago, okay? It's not like I've been without insurance for a minute. But it would have been like, they're like, oh yeah, it's $250 just to see the doctor. The test will probably be more. And then if you get prescribed, it'll also be more. And I'm like, oh my god, bitch. Bitch. So yeah, I'll have to do some investigating, see what I can do. But yeah, I was like, damn, I'd probably be feeling a lot better if I was able to get medicine. Hopefully nothing too terrible happens to me until I get some insurance. That would be unfortunate. Y'all about to see me pop up with a GoFundMe. Alright. I didn't even bother getting meds. Oh my god, what? You definitely should. I just remember when I had strep in college, I was like freaking dying on my deathbed. And then I finally just went to urgent care and got a prescription, and I was literally feeling better that same day. As soon as I started taking the medicine. Whenever I get sick, whenever I have something wrong with me, I'm always like, oh, like, I'll just, like, you know, suck it up, whatever, it'll go away eventually. And then whenever I do eventually get the medicine and I instantly feel better, I'm like, oh. Why was I trying to put myself through crap? You can get personal insurance from major companies like BCBS. Yeah. Well, honestly, I feel like I'll just talk to some full-time streamers and see what they do, because I'm sure that there are people out there that have, like, you know, probably tried a few things and whatnot. The whole industry is a scam, bro. I know. Healthcare in the US is not good. Strep sucks. Hurts to eat or drink. Yeah, I know. Luckily, it's not as bad, like, because I just felt so terrible when I woke up this morning. But I'm not feeling as bad anymore, but I definitely don't want to keep talking because I can already feel my throat getting a little worse. So let's do some gaming. I'm thinking some BG3. We were gonna go to, like, the healer thing or whatever. We're in the Shadowlands right now. It'll be fun. Alright. Okay, bye-bye stream avatars. Maybe I'll lower my lights a little. They're freaking killing me right now. I feel like they're not even that bright. Why do I always feel like they're killing me? Oh, this light's already on max dim. I was, but started last Thursday. I couldn't even leave the house. Oh gosh. That's true. I guess if you like live far from one. It's crazy that those who use healthcare the most pay the least into it. Yeah. Or I don't know if I follow. Try paying for Medicaid first. Not the best, but it covers a lot of meds and dental. Yeah, I'll do some research, guys. I'll like reach out to some full-time streamers because I feel like they gotta know what's up, you know. Especially, I feel like I met a lot of streamers at TwitchCon that have like been streamers for a long time. So, you know, might as well talk to someone that does the same thing as me and see if they have any advice or anything, you know. Maybe I'll have to start. Maybe I can start my own streamer health insurance company. Domino's is good medicine. Yeah. Hey, I'm allowed to order some takeout junk food if I'm sicky, right? Right, guys? It doesn't count when you're sick. No. I've actually been eating soup and drinking tea like literally nonstop because it just feels so good to like have like warm. I don't know. It feels good. I had like a lot of egg drop soup yesterday, but I literally ate all of it. And so today I had chicken noodle soup instead. I actually had no soup, and so I Instacarted a bunch of stuff to make soup, but also cans of soup. And I did not end up making the soup, but I'll probably make it tomorrow. I also love, one of my favorite soups that I've been making the past like year or so is baked potato soup. And I love that one. Maybe if I do a short stream tomorrow, I can do like a baked potato soup fit stream or something. Make baked potato soup with me. I love egg drop soup. Egg drop soup is so freaking good. I found such a good recipe online for it. I'll have to make a video or something. Oh, wait, actually. Excuse me. Insurance takes a good cut, especially when it's a family plan. Work for insurance? Really? I mean, I don't know. I've like never not had insurance because, you know, like when I was like a student, I feel like I had like my school insurance and stuff. Like I would just like go to the school urgent care and whatnot. And I don't know. This is my first time in my life like not having insurance, so I'm stressing a little bit, but hopefully it's fine. What the heck, man? Is the stream lagging or something right now? It's not letting me open. Please. Why is this not working? I'm trying to like open my Stream Deck editor so I could freaking put my Baldur's Gate. Hold on, maybe it's because Baldur's Gate is open right now. Oh, wait. Oh, I got it. Sorry, Genshin, but I haven't played you in a while, so you're getting the boot. Boom. 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 We in this bitch. Oh wait, let me. I used to have personal BCBS plan.